Hello and welcome back. In this tutorial we're going to be looking at drawing the head for the torch. So first thing we want to do is go to the top and we want to start a new drawing, so Control New. And here, this is my default setting for the way I use Inventor. Yours may look something like this. I want to click on metric and I want to click on a standard millimeter part. It's really important we select standard millimeter because it's default setting in Inventor because it's American software would be in inches because the Americans work in inches. If you then follow my instructions from here on in inches, you'll end up with a part that's not the right size and significantly out of scale. So whenever you do drawing, please make sure your parts are a standard millimeter part. Then we click create. I want to go to start a 2D sketch and I'm going to click on the XZ plane. And I'm just going to pan out a little bit and I just want to draw a line on the middle of the page. This is a really important line and we'll see this once we finish this sketch. So it doesn't matter, it's 30 millimeters long-ish. Right click and finish that, so we've got a line there. The next thing we need to do is draw a line from the center back out to the left, and this line here needs to be 11.2 millimeters long. We then need to draw a line upwards at 7.5 millimeters and then back across by 2 millimeters, and we need a line here at 10 millimeters by, and here we can change the angle here. This angle needs to be at 135. And I'm going to draw a line up here by 22.5 millimeters. I'm going to right click, click OK, and we're starting to flesh out the main part of the outside. Now, it might seem quite crazy, but I want to delete this line here because that was just a guide for us to start with. So I'm going to delete the 11.2 mm line, and those parts are turning green. If I now click the offset button and select these series of lines and drag that out towards the right and change that size to 2, we've offset that line and it's starting to build the walls of our torch head. So I'm going to click line and I'm going to do just fill these in here, making sure that the ends of my line, they snap to the ends, they go green when they snap to the end. And I'm going to draw another line from the end of there. Notice it goes green to the end of there, noticing it goes green, and click finish sketch. Now, the next thing we need to do is we need to revolve this. So I'm going to click on the revolve tool here. I've selected this profile, and then if I click on axis, I can select an axis to revolve it around. Now this line we first drew is now our axis, the center point of our revolution. So I'm going to click on that and it's revolved it around there. And I'm going to click OK. And if I zoom out now and use the orbit tool, I can now see that we've created the head for our torch. So I can save that, so file, save as, and I'm going to create a new folder for this here in my engineering folder, and we're going to call this torch 2. You can call it a folder what you want, so I'm just going to create a new folder, torch 2, and I'm going to call this head 1. Excellent. I look forward to seeing you back in the next video.